I would say it was more on their side actually. The first game they made a lot of hitting errors, just a lot of silly things, and then I think they cleaned it up a little bit more than we did. You know, we just kind of didn't clean it up anymore. So yeah, no, yeah, props to them. They did great. They picked up balls that we didn't, and they were like just a little more gutsy than we. Yeah, like for my swings, for example, like a lot of them, not a lot, but some of them I thought they were down, and then they would, I mean, it was still, I'm not taking credit, it was a good swing, but like they, even if the first touch was a shank, but someone would go get it, like they just weren't going to let the ball hit the ground, so props to them. Yeah, I mean, it's tough when you have it and then you lose, but I mean, it happens all the time. We hope that it happens when they're serving and they're up, and then we're still battling back. So you can't just assume that you're going to win the game. Just like I can't assume that my swing is going to get a kill. Like you have to wait until the ball hits the ground. So, yeah, they did well.
Well, I think they won the match tonight. I mean, I haven't broke down all the numbers. You know, we might find out a little more about the serve receive and stuff, but I just thought they stole a lot of kills tonight. I mean, I thought they were just laid out, making plays. And you know, if I could land one excuse, we still aren't all the way there with our back row. We've got bigs playing in the back row. We've got girls playing where they've only been this week in practice. So I just felt like they were just a more organized group. They seemed more comfortable. I knew that we wouldn't have that on our side tonight, given this new lineup and all the new moving parts with who's going where and the sub patterns. So we're still pretty in the beginning stages of this rotation, if this is the way we're going to go. You know, we got more kills. We had fewer attack errors, so you know, which obviously leads to a higher hitting percentage. So the anatomy of losing a match, we out hit them in 3 sets, they out hit us in 1. We out hit them for the match, but even the 3 sets we out hit them. So how do you lose that way? Well, it's the errors, the net violations, the overlaps, the double hit, the lifts, just all the ball handling violations. Those add up. You know, the only one I see in front of me here is there's 6 aces to 3 errors, or 2 aces to 9 errors. So they're +6 on those errors, and they're +4 in point scoring from the service line. We were .3 in point scoring attacking. We were +3 in attacking, and then they had 2 more errors to us. So we were +5 total in attacking. They were +4 at the service line. So you look for the other things. Well, it seemed like in the first 2 games we had 4 or 5 net violations. Now I'm not saying that we would have won those rallies or what happened to the ball when they hit it, was it out, we got called for a violation. I mean, those things you don't exactly know, but what I'm saying is our non-attacking errors, we have been higher than a lot of our opponents this year. We're just not playing clean that way, and we got some work to do there. I mean, Chemin 261, kind of comparing, you know, L1 for L1. You know, we got 261, 20 on 46. Lily Johnson, who you know is great, 20 on 56 and 250. You're like, hey, oh, well, our L1 got that one. You know, M1 versus M1. Abby Lehman, 20 on 46. 13 on 29, 448. Lindsay Wright, 9 on 30, 133. So in 5-1, you feel like, wow, Shockers are, you know, got the edge. It was where the 6-2 fell apart. They got 292, 10 on 20 from their right side player. Katie Riley for us, 10 on 34, 168 or 176. Went backwards there. Then their L2s ended with Camry Villarreal, 23, number 23, 273. Michaela was at 129. So, you know, the 5-1 rows were good for us. 6-2, we lost that battle, and it's been the opposite all year. All year we've been better in the 6 and less so in the 5. But I'm just gonna reiterate, Paul. It was when it's 49 to 50.7 in rallies 1, and you out hit a team 3 out of 4 sets, and you out hit them for the match. You are going to look for these other things that go on, and I say those are somewhat bettered once we find some comfort in our rotation and a scouting report. We've still been working on Wichita State. We put less time into our opponents this year than any year I can remember. We're still trying to figure out who we are. It'll be exciting to settle on that, not have to be as physical in practice and spend a lot of time in prep for our opponent. I was really speaking more to the defensive piece. I mean, believe me, we know what defense we're calling for, and I can promise you that not all 6 players were in that defense on that play. But sometimes you still win those rallies. It's not like that's every single point, but it just shows you we're not gelled yet. And so we got